Hello, this is Maury, and I'm here in southwest Louisiana in Vinton, Louisiana, about a half hour below Lake Charles. I'm on the property Snow White Enchanted Farm. Belongs to my friend Alyssa Patera and her husband Ocean, and their kids live here. This is a very unique property. Here they do rescue animals and their own animals. They have, I don't know, about 15 dogs on the property. People come in here and can camp. They have these great tents. People bring in their campers and campgrounds, and this is not just their home, this is a business. You'll see chickens and peacocks and guineas and donkeys and mules and emus and goats and cows and I don't know what all. There's even a boa constrictor here that lives here. As you can see, it's a wetland, beautiful marshes. Right up there, there's a spring that actually just pops out of the ground near that stump you see there in the distance. I'm standing about 200 feet from the corner of their house on the proposed route for the Dela pipeline. So the Dela pipeline wants to cut under the river down here. I think it's called the Old River. And they have to bore under it. They put a big boring area, work area, just the other side of those trees on a neighboring property. And then they want to bore, they want to open cut across this farm, across these trees, and exit back behind that goat house. This would be very devastating to this property. It would impact the water that they so critically need. It's a big feature of this farm and this property, and I'll talk more about it later, but this is actually the proposed path of the Dela pipeline. We cannot allow this to happen, not to any family, especially places like this. We're actually here this week constructing just beyond where you can see what I am calling the Sacred Springs Sanctuary. It's a sustainably built house using local materials, the ancient cob, which is a mud, clay, straw, Spanish moss mixture, using recycled bottles for the glass, locally sourced lumber. There's a bunch of people here that have been here for about a week and a half working on that. I'm here, it's the day before Thanksgiving here, 2024. We cannot let this happen to this property. I need everybody who is concerned about any aspect of pipeline building, property rights, to reach out to me or Alyssa Patera or James Hyatt down here in the Gulf Coast, Rosetta Shane, Melanie Odom, so many of my friends that are down here, and we have to put a stop to this insane project. It's in the pre-filing stages right now, and we got to make sure it stops there. I'll show you a sign here on the farm. This is a organically managed property. They do not use sprays and chemicals here. They do everything as they possibly can. Composting. As I said, this place is a wetland. Some great water resources here. If you're looking for a great place to come and camp out down here in the spring or the summer, they actually have Air conditioning in the tents. They have heat in some of the tents. And so that's here. It's day before Thanksgiving, 2024. Snow White Enchanted Farm here in southwest Louisiana.